Hi, my name is Cloete and welcome to another segment of Raw Uncut. In this particular segment, I want to speak about whiteness. And just by saying that, I know that many white people in South Africa is tired of hearing about whiteness. Even me, a non-white person in South Africa, are tired of hearing about whiteness. But the moment we stop speaking about it, then I think we don't address the issues and the problem that whiteness creates for non-white people like me in South Africa. So the first thing I want to speak about is how fatigued and tired I am to see white and blonde heroes on the TV screen. It is so tiring that I don't know what to watch anymore. My TV screens is constantly filled with these superheroes that are either blonde or white. So if you think about the Marvel Cinematic Universe, Thor is this blonde white god that is an alien. Interestingly, it's an alien, but also a god that comes to planet Earth to save the Earth, which to me is nauseating. The other superheroes that Stan Lee wrote, who was white himself, is your, what you call this guy, Superman. You have another God, Jesus-like figure who comes from the heavens to planet Earth to save once again save this planet. And you can name every major superhero. The majority of them are white. So there is maybe two that I can think about that is black, which is Hancock and Black Panther. But the majority of them are white. So, and the reason why I'm bringing it up, because what people doesn't realize is what it represents, and what it represents is a psychic domination. If you are non-white person in South Africa or in the world, your parents or grandparents at one point, and even you at one point, have been dominated by white people. So if you constantly see these white superheroes and figures on your TV screens, you buy in slowly but surely at a psychological level into accepting white supremacy, and the dominant figure must always be a white person. Just to give you an idea of how that manifests. So recently, me and another guy, Aviwe, who works for the District 6 Museum as an intern, we were talking about, he's black and I'm a so-called colored person in South Africa. So we were talking about where do we feel safe? And I said to him that I do not feel safe in your so-called colored areas, because I've been robbed too many times by people who is classified as colored. So I feel much safer in black neighborhoods, because at least there I've never been robbed and people treat me with respect. And he said, Jacob, it was so interesting because that's the same thing that happens to me. He said that I live in Langa, and in Langa I don't feel safe. But when I'm in areas like Gomichus Plain and Johannesburg, there I feel much safer. And the interesting thing that came up for me is that nowhere did we talk about a black male, that we don't, not black male, white males. Nowhere did we speak about black males. So both of us said, for me, when I see a colored male, immediately I feel threatened. And he said to him, it's the same. It's a black male. So nowhere did we mention that when we see a white male, that we might feel threatened. and that is a psychic manifestation, because it's not so much now, but previously your evil kind of the rapist, killing type of person, evil person, is always depicted as a black person, and the savior and the do-gooder is always a white person. So nowhere will we, and that's the reason why we feel safe around white men than we feel around people that, or non-white people, feel safer around people that looks like them. So that's the manifestation of these movies and the things that we are watching on a daily basis, and even in the news, everywhere you see it. So Big Bang Theory shows that it's only Indian or Asian people and white people in America that can be geniuses. Black people is nowhere featured as geniuses in that show. So you don't expect black people, or it programs you not to expect black people to be geniuses, and I can go on. So that is the manifestation of whiteness and whiteness supremacy, and there's a lasting psychological effect on the psyche of a non-white person in South Africa. So that is just what I wanted to share in this particular segment. I'm tired of watching these white and blonde superheroes. We need to start thinking about making more representative TV, and the other thing is we also need to move away from this genre of superheroes and the savior. I think it makes us docile. We always expect some person or some people to come and save us, and it strips us of our agency, our will to do something. So I think we need to start thinking about different genres that we can approach and make creators, non-white creators, white creators out there. Please go out there and make stuff that goes out of the superhero genre, but more a realistic type of genre on your day-to-day basis. Now's the time to be creative, and if we want to do something about this tiring narrative of whiteness, then this is the best time to do something about it. So thank you for watching. I appreciate you. May God bless. Until we see each other again. Thank you. Bye-bye.